Yo, what's up, everybody on YouTube? FIFA 23 is finally out. You know what I'm saying? Just a web app, not like actual gameplay. Everybody knows that. But this is actually gonna be the start of my FIFA 23 Road to Glory. I tried to do one a couple years ago, but I was just too busy, yada yada yada, you know what I'm saying? So it didn't happen. But this year I'm pretty convinced that I'll be um more consistent on this, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't like a professional thing, I'm not like a professional YouTuber or anything like that, not even close, just a normal guy, trying to put this out there for people to, be able to relate to, I guess. I'm not like a huge spender of money. I don't spend any kind of money on this game. I kind of just buy the Ultimate Edition and just like, cruise it from there, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to start off with the web app here. I did a little couple things on the web app, just the only thing I'm trying to show here is what I'm starting off. So, opening my welcome backpacks, just opened up a freaking stadium pack, which I was trying to get some, some cool stuff, but I didn't get anything too great, so I just decided to sell it all. Excuse me. And to try to get some coins up, because in the beginning of the FIFA, coins are everything, bro. Nobody has FIFA points. Um, and you want as many coins as you can, either to trade with, or some people start building teams, and start doing that kind of thing, which is kind of weird because you can't really get on the game as as a normal person. And by that I mean like athletes and stuff, they get the game early and this and that. People have match coins already, which isn't, anything out of the ordinary. We've seen it before earlier years. But for the most part, you got to get your coins up, see what you're going to do with them. So right here, we got all the welcome backpacks. I got Pau Torres in the first one. 83, I was like, okay, you got to sell for something, but he's not selling. So I realized that a lot of these players just don't sell because no one has any incentive to buy them other than to store them and make more money later, which is what I'm going to be doing. So, you'll start seeing, I'm trying to, look at people's prices and see if there's any hidden gems. And by hidden gems, I mean people that are like, more expensive than normal. Because I think, I forgot what non-rare gold I looked up, but there's a non-rare gold going for like 3K or something like that. I forget who he is. I think it's Portuguese or something like that, but I just forget. Maybe he's being price fixed or something, but I'm not too sure at this point in time. Next pack I get Checo, 84. These ratings are big. Not because Edin Dzeko is a good player or anything like that, but because the higher the rating, just the better it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? People are going to use them for any kind of SBCs. And right here I'm thinking like, oh man, this guy, there's no way. Once I saw that 12,000, I was like, maybe he's being price fixed. And then I actually got on to see his price and realized he's not selling because his price range is just garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's too high. And the next pack I get Sergio Ramos. I was super excited to get Sergio Ramos because Sergio Ramos, as you'll see later on, is part of my dream team. Now, the point of this Road to Glory, as I'm going to be stating right now, is the point isn't to get like top 100 or anything like that. I'm not like a super good player. I'm a pretty average to below average player, and I like to say that because I don't know. I think people on this game are just way too good at this game to my level. And there's Summer 85, you know what I'm saying? Another fodder player. He's not selling for the minimum, so I just end up selling him later when the SBC comes around or something like that. But basically, I'm not like a top 100 player at all. I'm probably like into silvers or the golds, to be honest. But Foot Champions has never been a game mode that I've really gone into. I feel like for that you have to have extreme dedication, and your weekends are sort of like where you wind down. Some people like to get on FIFA, of course, but for me, it's never really been a thing. So maybe I'll get into it this year. No promises, but like I said, the point of the Road to Glory, everybody has their own little thing. My thing will be building my dream team and accomplishing that. So basically, later in this video, you'll see me trying to build, my dream team, Um, that's the guideline, dude. That's like the end goal for me. It's like if I can get the players from my dream team to the highest rated possible versions that they have by the end of FIFA, that's like my dream. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, is to do that, because then for me it's more engaging to play that way and play with those kind of players, because it helps you sort of get through the monotonous task that is playing FIFA sometimes. When you're playing with your favorite team, with your favorite players, whether they play now or they're icons. Um, that's the whole joy, dude. Is playing with a team that you like to play with, whether it's a meta team or whether it's a fun team or whether it's some kind of hybrid, or whether it's like me, just players that growing up you like watching. Players that mean something to you. You know what I mean? They're just not just like an R9, like a OP guy. It's more like, for me, it's more like Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? A little background, as you'll see in the video later, I'm a huge Madrid fan, Real Madrid. So a lot of my players are based on that, because I grew up solely watching Real Madrid and watched them sort of go from, a team that wasn't really catching up to Barcelona, to the Galactico era where, we got Beckham, we got, Figo, well, I'll start with Figo, right? We got Figo, then we got Beckham, then we got, like, Roberto Carlos, then we got, Sergio Ramos came in, and Karim Benzema came in, Cristiano Ronaldo, all these players, right? That was my favorite part of being a Madrid fan, honestly, and I know it seems kind of weird, because they kind of buy other players, hence the Galactico thing. But I just feel like the best team in the world, to be the best team in the world, you have to have the best players. So, I don't know, it's kind of just drew me in, you know what I'm saying? So, that's the whole reason for me being a Madrid fan. Another fan, that's like my number 2 team. My number 1 team is actually Chivas Guadalajara. It's a Mexico-based team. They're a top-tier football. Everybody knows Las Chivas if you're in any way associated with Mexico as a country. Hate America, obviously, things like that. So you'll never see an America player in my team. And if he's on my team, then he'd have to be something special for me to include him. But as you know, this year, FIFA took away Liga MX. I was trying to look for some players that were going to be low. I knew they were going to be low price, and I couldn't find them. That's when I figured out that the Liga MX, they're just not a thing anymore in FIFA. So it's kind of sad, because a lot of those players would make my starter team, and I just kind of roll with it until I get better players, obviously. But oh well. Shit happens, I guess, you know what I'm saying? We got Juventus back, but we lost the whole league, you know what I'm saying? So here I'm trying to do the SBCs, I'm trying to do starter SBCs, see what I got to work with, but, I hit a wall, dude. Like, I hit walls because in the old FIFAs, it was easier to do these SBCs because you could play players out of position sometimes. The starter ones, you had to have at least, I don't know, like 1 or 2 players in position. Now, in order to get chemistry, any kind of chemistry, you gotta have them in the right positions, and then you gotta have them linked to each other at the same time. So it's not like the old FIFAs where you could have like a center back from Germany and link them to a striker from Germany. Bad positions, the same nation, so you get the link. Now you have to have the center back from Germany and the left back from Germany. You gotta have them in the right positions. So here I started doing my dream team, and like I said, these players, I like a lot of players, okay? So for me, even not finding Marcelo, even though he's playing in the Greek league, was kind of disheartening, because Marcelo is my guy, dude. I don't care if Marcelo has 60 fucking pace. I will still fit him in my team because I like him that much. Genuinely. So it's kind of hard to see him not in the game, but at the same time, I mean, what can you do, really? Um, so I got the two goats up top. Benzema, great season last season. Ballon d'Or guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is the guy. Ronaldo, the beast next to him. You know, I can't get a better duo. Then we got Mendy, left back. Marcelo would be going there, but because Marcelo's not in the game, or for some reason he's just not showing up, I just had to go with Mendy. Not because he's OP or whatever, but because he plays in Madrid. He's been playing pretty well for Madrid, and I feel comfortable using him. Next player I have there is Rafa Marquez. Rafa Marquez, dude, ever since they had icons in the game, I was like, okay, you know, like, there's certain players that are just better. You know, they've done more. They come from better nations, you know, than Mexico, and, you know, World Cup winners and this and that, right? But Rafa Marquez is a Champions League winner with Barcelona. This is the same Barcelona that had Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, Ronaldinho, Puyol, all these dudes, right? For a long time, I wanted Rafa Marquez in any kind of way, whether it's icon or some kind of other thing. Now they have heroes. And nothing, bro. I was like, man, they even had Ocampos. And Ocampos, as a hero, nobody used him because nobody really cared. But even that, I was just like, how do you have Ocampos and not, you know, Rafa Marquez from Barcelona, dude? But now they have him in the game, so I put him there. Like I said, Sergio Ramos, I've been lucky enough to pack him already. He's going to the team. Casillas is the big goalkeeper, bro. He is the best goalkeeper, in my opinion, that I could pick. He's my number one, dude. Like, I know, like, there's obviously other goalkeepers that would just fit better for the game. Taller goalkeepers with more reach and this and that, right? But I like Casillas, so I'm going to play with Casillas. Like I said, I'm not building a meta team. I'm building a team that I want to play with people that I like. Okay, we got Trent on the right. No brainer for me. Xabi Alonso, icon. They finally added him to the game. I was like, you know what? I like Xabi Alonso. So let's give him a go. If something happens, I got backups. This is what I'm doing right now, the backups. Like, I also got Casemiro in the middle. Those are my two ball winners. And then I got Pirlo and Modric. Those are my creative players, my camps. I don't know how I'm going to fit them into the team because chemistry involves right positions, like I said. So we'll figure that out later. I'm just kind of filling in the space. I'm trying to see all the players that I have. And I'll focus on the formation and chemistry later. Courtois, backup goalie, also Madrid. Puyol. I know I'm supposed to not like Barcelona. I like Barcelona. Barcelona's cool. I just don't like some of the players that Barcelona have, like Busquets, bro. Hate Busquets. That's it. I like Busquets. Or Ansu Fati. I think Ansu Fati is, for him to have number 10. Come on, bro. It's like there's not going to be another number 10 like Messi. That's it, bro. I know I'm a Ronaldo fan. You won't see Messi on this team, but Messi's the GOAT too. Messi and Ronaldo are just the GOATs. So we have Puyol. If you're like Puyol, again, he's Barcelona, but I don't care. Love Puyol. Love his leadership. Love his dedication to Barcelona, which is his team. Dedication to the game, and that sort of I don't care if my head gets cut off by this tackle. I'm going to get this guy. Roberto Carlos. Iconic, bro. Iconic Real Madrid player. Beast on the free kicks. Insane whip on the ball. Edson Alvarez is kind of the lowest rated player there. The only reason I put Edson Alvarez is because I couldn't think of another defensive ball-winning player that I really, really liked, so I just had to go with him. Hugo Sanchez, beast, icon. He's probably the best Mexican player in the world. Also played Real Madrid. But I didn't pick him just because Real Madrid. I picked him because he's just the best Mexican striker we've ever had. And then I got Vinny and Haaland. Vinny and Haaland are like my golden boys, dude. And Lam is a ball winner. He's a beast. I really enjoy him. I really enjoy his playmaking ability, coupled with his defensive work. He's not a big boy, but he gets the job done. He's super fast as well, which is why he's there. It's going to be either him or Xabi Alonso. I haven't decided yet, what they're going to do with Xabi Alonso, but that's it, man.